Hello and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Now this video is going to be a guide for the Insomnia quest, which was suggested by ZMid on the last video, so thank you for the suggestion. So what you've got to do is, the objective is to kill 30 PMCs between 11 o'clock at night and 4 in the morning. Now, that is a difficult task. I don't play a lot of night raids unless it's on scavs, and that's to make money. So I would suggest, to get this done as quickly as possible, to go on to factory. The factory nighttime, because that will always be 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:50 something in the morning, and it won't change. It's a scary place. Night factory is a scary place, I will give you that. So you're going to have to bring some decent gear, and it means that this quest's going to take a lot of money to do. Now, if you're not terribly confident in PvP situations, you could just keep coming in with a pistol. There is a lot of people go into Night Factory with just low gear, trying to take out scavs to get some money, you know, in between raids and stuff, or whether they're waiting for teammates, so they just go in there and mess about. So it's totally possible to do, but I would recommend coming in as geared as possible. Now, I'd recommend personally bring in at least class 4 armor. The chest rig, the armor chest rig is good for this. Personally though, I'd go for Gen 5, because if you want to kill as many people as possible and do it in a short amount of time, you want to be as protected as possible. And then I'd recommend any weapon that's fully automatic, but in a submachine gun variant. So the AK-74U, the P90, the MP7, all great weapons, but I'd recommend the one you can buy for the cheapest amount of money. And that tends to mean the ones you can buy the ammo for from the vendors. Now I'd recommend night vision. The PNV10T is really cheap night vision, and you can buy that and put it on a helmet for less than 50 grand, including the helmet, if you buy it, you know, part broken. Now, that's the night vision you can see me using behind there. If you're struggling to find how to fit that onto the helmet, what you can do is you can right click and link search, and that will take you to the flea market and it'll show you what type of attachment you need to fit that on a helmet, but mostly you need them with that dovetail thing on the front. So the 6B47 is a good cheap helmet that has that available to you, and you can wear contacts with it. I would also recommend 2 grenades, because 1, you're going to be training strength by throwing them, and 2, you can clear out, you know, the extract campers and things like that, but also bring a factory key, because that's a lifesaver in this situation. So what I'd recommend doing is, when you spawn in, you want to check places like this where people have to do delivery from the past, because whilst it's not the best tactic, you know, all's fair in Tarkov, and if you want to do this as fast as possible, catching someone putting down their document in that room is a quick and easy kill. Look, it's, you know, I've been killed trying to do this task at night like that. It's not, you know, it's not fun for the other guy, but at the end of the day, Tarkov isn't about fairness and fun, it's about, you know, being as cutthroat as possible. I love it when, you know, you can come together as 2 random people, but when you've got to do the quests, I understand some of these quests are designed to be that painful that you've just got to take every advantage. Now, most of the fighting is probably going to be doing in this corridor here, where the, you know, the factory offices is, and there is a quest from Jaeger where you've got to kill people in this area, so that's going to make more people come here. But also the room that's not the first room on the right on that image, but the second room, you've got to plant, I think it's 3 gunpowders in that room for a quest. It's a reasonably decent level therapist quest, so that's another thing to keep watch out of, because if you find someone in there, you know, I have been planting stuff in that room before and had some guy come in with me, and that has to specifically been done on a night raid. So like, I've been planting in that room and another guy has came running in, and we didn't even shoot each other, we just kept planting the stuff, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And if you can do these quests in like relation to one another, so you can do the Jaeger quest where you've got to kill people in this area, and you've also got to do this quest where you've got to kill them at night time, you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Now the room where you've got to plant the 3 gunpowders, you do have to breach that and kick it open, so keep that in mind. If you see that door open, chances are someone's in there planting. Now you can be nice and just wait on the outside and wait for them to come out, or you can try and breach or throw a grenade in if you need the grenadier kills. But I mean, that's up to you. Personally, I'd wait for them to come out, because I don't like getting killed during the middle of a quest. But, you know, again, Tarkov, it's about, you know, being as efficient and as ruthless as possible, really. Now another thing I like to do, especially if I've got NVGs on, is take out the lights. The fluorescent tubes in the hallways they pop if you shoot them. So in this clip you'll see me running up the stairs, and then what I'll do is I'll pop these out, and it just makes it so much more darker, and it doesn't blind you if you're wearing NVGs. It's a good little thing to do, and personally I like, you know, if you've got a flashlight as well on your gun, you can blind people with NVGs as well.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
Sorry, I had to put that little edit in there. I like the Dark Knight films, they're pretty good. But anyway, that's what I would do for this quest, is play Factory Nighttime, and that's pretty much it. Just make sure you're not wasting too much money. I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you next time.